Hi, I'm Chet Miller. I'm actually a bit more nervous to do this part than I was to interview, but I'm starting a podcast, and I hope you'll come on this adventure with me. My basic idea is just to hang out with people, talk to them, talk about life, talk about stories, talk about things that are going on. I'm trying not going to get political because that's not really. Yeah, I just don't really like to talk politics much. But yeah, I'll pretty much talk about anything else. Talk with just about anybody. I just love people. I love talking, hearing stories, telling my own stories. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. I try to do a nice opening for everybody. Just like hey, chatting with Chet Miller. It didn't work. So hopefully for my next episode, I'll have a nice opening instead of me talking and saying hi. Anyways, I'll try to do an episode a week, maybe two. We'll see. We'll see how many guests I can get on. One thing I'm finding out is people are actually nervous to go in front of a camera and actually talk about their thoughts, their feelings, anything. And it's really not where I'm going to go with thoughts and feelings, although that's certainly welcome. It's just more talking about life and more like fun stories, I guess. I'm sure we'll have some serious and dramatic moments too. But I like to keep things pretty lighthearted. So, my first guest, they will be coming up here in a moment. We recorded it about a week ago. A week ago on Thursday, right before Good Friday. So, we talked a bit about that. I think it's good. I hope you'll enjoy it. And my guests are some of my favorite people. So, without further ado, uh, episode 1. Thank you. I wanted to catch you singing.
Nope.
That would have been awesome. I should have turned the computer screen. All right. Well, we are not live. We're not live. But this is my first podcast episode. We actually tried this last night. We had some sound issues. Apologies to the girls, and thank you for agreeing to do this again. I think we have a lot of good stuff to talk to tonight. You guys told a lot of great stories last night. Hopefully you remember them, maybe some new ones. But I should introduce myself. I'm Chet. Hi, everybody. I am going to be doing a podcast about just talking to people. I love people. I love talking to them. I love hearing stories. So that's what we're going to do. And I love love. That's kind of what's driving this podcast, really, and my idea. So yeah, we'll get into it. Let's go through.
My name's Lexa.
I'm Jada Bell. I'm Kenzie.
Kenzie, I think I'm having trouble with your mic. I'm going to turn your mic up just a smidge, and hopefully we're good there. Okay. Just make sure you're talking to the mic when you are talking. I'll try to remind you. So, Lexa, that's got to be a tough name sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because people always mix me up with Alexa and Lexa.
Yeah. And then when we were at other people's house and people say, hey, Lexa, the Alexa's like, yes, how can I help you? Right?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. But that's why we renamed ours. So anybody comes over to hang out with us, ours is Echo. So yeah, the Echo dot hello. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into it. What do you guys want to talk about first? Or do you want me to kind of take off?
Go for it.
Okay, first thing I'm going to tell you is don't read comments. I'm going to remind you again. I reminded you last night, but I know you don't have social media. That's my fault. I'll take full well, it's your mom's fault too. It's both of our faults. But yeah, negative comments I really don't care about. I highly doubt I'm going to read the good comments. I absolutely doubt I will read the bad comments. Maybe I will read some positive ones. I don't know, but I don't focus on it. I just don't care. People are always going to try to spread hate. So, I can't really help that. It is what it is. And if you're at school or friends or strangers or whatever, if they, shout mean crap, just, ignore them. Maybe kick them in the shin. I don't know. Just kidding. A little throat punch. Pow.
Nah.
Anyways, so yeah. So I think you wanted to talk about sandwiches last night. Let's talk about sandwiches. I love sandwiches. I'm like Joey from Friends. It's my favorite food, sandwiches. So quickly go through what you like. A sub sandwich. We're going to talk about a sub sandwich, like Good Sense or who likes Subway? Kenzie's a Subway fan. Good grief.
Our entire family is Good Sense, Good Sense, Good Sense, Good Sense, and Kenzie's the one.
Can I get
girl.
Subway?
Subway's no, just no.
Yeah.
Subway has always been the best. I don't know what y'all have been on about Good Sense, but
Okay,
you know.
all right, Miss Subway. What do you get on your sandwich?
I get white bread, a turkey, cheese. I don't know what type of cheese. Mustard, mayo,
Pickles, yeah.
pickles, olives, lettuce, sometimes tomatoes.
All right. 9 things, yeah. Jada Bell, what's your easy sandwich? Let me hear that one.
Easy sandwich. I do white bread, turkey, lettuce, pickles, and banana peppers.
All right.
No cheese, no mayo,
No
mustard.
cheese.
None
No
of it.
cheese. I'm Wisconsin. I love cheese, and where's she fell
I
from?
do Parmesan, and that's it.
I do Parmesan. Okay, go ahead, Lexa. What you got?
Either pepperoni or salami or both, and then or ham,
Or ham, yeah. Okay.
and then pepper jack cheese and pickles.
All right. So the reason I talk about sandwiches is I had an idea, like when I have guests come over, because I would like to usually interview people in the room, but obviously there's people out of state I want to talk to. But I thought if they come over, like maybe we'd have sandwiches or something, or maybe we'll meet out for lunch first and we'll go have a sandwich or something. I don't know. I love sandwiches. Even think everything down from like a peanut butter and jelly. What's the peanut butter one you guys talked about the other day?
Peanut butter and Nutella.
Peanut butter and Nutella. That's so weird. I'm not. It's although my friend Scott. This is nasty. To this day peanut butter and mayonnaise.
No.
Yeah. see?
Mayonnaise will forever and
Yeah.
always be a no-go. I
It-
see it on the table and I start to gag. I cannot do it.
Do your friends like mayo?
I don't know. We don't talk about it because it's
But you guys eat lunch together.
yeah.
You guys don't talk about it because it's not a normal subject to talk about.
Hey, in my world, sandwiches is a normal subject to talk about going
no,
forward.
mayo.
Anybody that comes on my podcast can tell me their favorite sandwich. Absolutely. But no, you were actually saying the other day, like we have a boat, right? We'd like to go to
Like Havasu and Lake Pleasant.
Lake Pleasant. Yep, absolutely love it. We'll talk about Havasu in a little bit. But you said you don't talk about lunches or whatever. Your friend did not know that we had a boat.
No, she did not.
And how did she find out? Like, what happened?
She just got jet skis and she was talking about going out on the lake. And I brought up how we go to Lake Havasu and Lake Pleasant and how we have a boat and everything. And she's like, "What? You have a boat?"
Right.
I was like,
Now,
"Yeah, we have a
no,
boat."
make no mistake. It's not like the boat of your dreams. You're like, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful. But no, it's a 1987 Sea Ray Seville. It is old.
This boat is slowly falling apart.
It is no.
Yes,
You weren't out there the other weekend when we cleaned it,
Yes, it
right?
is.
Am I right? Looked great, didn't it? Yeah, my boat
I
cover
do not
kicks
believe
ass.
it.
Whatever. Oh, I
That'd
do
be-
apologize. I'll pre-apologize to if I swear or whatever. I apologize. Sometimes it just happens.
Can I say the name of the boat?
Yeah, go ahead.
The name of the boat is Naughty.
And it makes me laugh every time and I'm ready to go up on skis or on the tube and I just read it. It cracks me up.
It's not funny.
It's
is
hysterical
not
to me.
funny.
How do you spell naughty?
Knotty.
Wow, they all did that in unison. It's like we practiced that and we never practiced that.
Why did you say it at
That's
the same
hysterical.
time?
Why did you just not join in?
Yeah.
Why are you picking fights right now?
Because
This is the story of my life. So we have two of them. They usually are the ones that pick on each other, Jada Bell and Kenzie. Lexa will just get mad right away, especially Friday nights. Holy smokes, it's a tough night in our house.
It is not.
It is
Fire.
not. No, we absolutely love you. You know what my favorite thing is though? On Friday nights, Lexa will be like, all right, it's bedtime. Or she's like, oh, I'm going to go relax up in my room. And you talk to your friends for hours up there on what is that? Yeah, whatever messenger app you guys have. Yeah, you guys talk for hours. and they bring their cameras around the whole house. Like, holy smokes.
It's
It's like an entire vlog, like just for themselves. I'm like, what are you doing? They're like,
I'm-
I'm doing dishes.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, okay.
And your friends video chat with you all night.
Oh
Okay,
my
but I
God.
don't go through the house.
All night long, right, Ken?
It's
Ken's
not-
is with me.
It's like 4 hours. That's it.
We only talk for 4 hours.
At least I don't go around the house.
I know.
The longest I talk is 1 hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah, and then she gets off the call, and then she goes and calls a different friend and makes this whole.
How
call.
many friends call you a night or a day, do you think?
Oh my gosh, like 5.
Right.
I don't even call my friends. I don't know what y'all are on.
What did you tell
but-
me the other night? You guys text.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Kenzie's barely a texter. She like looks at the text message and she's like, "Is this really that important?
I'll
Do
respond.
I really need to respond? Is this really necessary?"
Alright,
I'll
what-
respond in like an hour or two.
All right, so Ken's, you're at school, right? And you're hanging out with your friends. You guys talk pretty well at school, though, right?
Yeah.
Because you got a good group of friends. And I think
Yeah.
that's important. Like, I think it's extremely important for you girls to grow up, have friends. I think everybody needs friends. And I hope you guys do this. I've heard stories that you have done this and hopefully still do. But sometimes, like, you'll see those students or whatever, they may not be hanging out with anybody, and either you sat by them or invited them, or at the very least say hi and how are you, right? Am I wrong on that, or am I correct?
You're correct.
That's something I always try to do. And if anybody in my school days, if I ever gypped you or was rude, I sincerely apologize. That was not my intention. But yeah, no, I when I was younger, obviously school was very different. Math was very different than
Oh
how
my
it's taught
goodness.
now. Good grief.
Are we kidding? Are we talking about this again?
It's a tough subject for me as a parent. Trying to figure out how they're teaching you guys math is a little difficult. It's stressful for some of us parents. All right, we're like, what the hell is this?
That's why I don't ask you. I ask Mom.
I don't do my homework at home. I
Yeah,
wait.
that's a good call.
I do it at school.
And
I figure out a time to do it at
The
school.
fact that y'all have homework.
Are you kidding right now?
you've had some
You
good.
have homework. You
I
just
love-
don't tell mom and dad.
I love her project homework that she
Yeah.
has. You guys get some of the coolest projects, I think, and your cousins do too. Like, I've heard what they get, and they're at a different school. But you guys, like, there's some solid projects being assigned. I don't remember getting that good of assignments, or if I did, maybe I was just a really crappy student, which I'm sure I was. And to all my teachers, sorry for that too. No, I was. I had a printing class, and anybody that like screen printing, like, make shirts, Hakuna Matata. Yeah, I had a class, and the first year I did great. The second year, that's where I didn't much care about high school as much, and I did my own thing. I did a lot of cool stuff, but I didn't do a lot of homework and school stuff. So my teacher said, Chet is wonderful to have in class. He just doesn't do anything. So, bad grade, good comment. Yeah. Anyways, what else you got? What's your next subject you got there? I got a lot. So,
Favorite movies?
okay, let's quickly go through a movie or TV show. TV show too.
My favorite movie series is Marvel, and then my
Marvel
favorite
movies, yeah.
show is The Worst Witch.
I still have not seen The Worst Witch. I love Marvel movies. Most of them. Some of them kind of a drag, but most of them are really good, I think. I love the Avengers. Like, we watched the Avengers, like each Avengers movie, like a month,
don't
2
think-
months ago.
We had a movie
we got
marathon.
all through them. Yeah.
We had a movie marathon on The Avengers and Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter. Who's a Harry Potter fan here?
Moi.
Good grief. Good grief. Oh, are we gonna get the Hermione accent?
No.
Come on, you do it all over the house. Do you do it in front of your friends ever?
No.
Bull crap.
No.
That
Actually
is,
surprises
oh my
me.
gosh.
With how much you do it
All
at
right.
home.
To Kenzie's friends,
I
if
only
it,
do it when I'm watching it.
all right, Harry.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Hermione. No.
No.
See, I can't do an accent to save my life. My accents are terrible.
I'm Hermione Granger, and you are?
Oh my gosh.
Why are we doing
Not-
this?
Anyway, sorry. She does. She really does. So to any of Kenzie's friends, if you ever want to hear her, just really try to
No.
encourage her.
Ready? Now, if you two don't mind, I'm off to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
There you go. There's some.
The
for
amount
Harry
of times
Potter.
that movie has played in our house is uncountable.
Uncountable.
If the TV is opened and free, it is no longer opened and free. Harry Potter is on the TV.
All right, but here's one for you. So when I was young, the movies that my brothers and I used to watch were Stand By Me. Shout out to Stand By Me. Labyrinth. You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? Power of voodoo. Who do you do? Do what? Remind me of the babe. Hey, you know what? If there's any Labyrinth fans out there, they may appreciate that, or I hope that they do. Anyways, yeah, that was my jam back then. What are you into right now? What TV show?
Right now, I'm watching Dawson's Creek.
Creek Geek, you're a Creek Geek. What team?
am.
What team?
Right now, I'm Team Pacey.
Team Pacey.
Team
Heck yeah,
Pacey.
Team Pacey. Yeah, I was a Creek Geek back in the day. I think that's awesome.
Y'all watch weird stuff.
No, Kenzie, you are
You
just
bet.
so stuck and stubborn on your one thing. You can't get out of your freaking comfort zone.
We would have the TV downstairs hooked up and running.
Oh
And-
my goodness.
Oh.
Usually, Mom and Dad would be upstairs using the upstairs TV, so Kenzie
Yeah.
would have no TV but the downstairs one. And I was about to use that,
All right.
and
We're moving on from Harry Potter.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and she
No.
would be on Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I talked about something obviously last night too, girls. But I want to make sure. Have you guys heard about the woolly mouse yet at school? Does anybody talk about it?
No.
No.
Okay, it's so weird to me. Like, it's a cute little thing. It's this created, or not created, re-engineered, I think is what it's called. This company, Colossal. Yeah, I have notes. They actually do this. They are recreating animals. Some wolf. It was like a white wolf they did as well. I think that made pretty big news the other day. So I'm going to see if I can share this here. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry for the delay, and watch this weird thing.
Colossal biosciences have
Look
created
at the cute
woolly
little hair.
mammoths in their mission. Have created the
You guys
woolly
remember-
mouse in their mission
you've
to
seen,
de-extinct the mammoth by
what are those
2028.
little rodent
One of the
pets?
biggest challenges on the path to woolly
Hamsters.
mammoth de-extinction is
It looks like a
identifying which
hamster.
genes bring about its cold-tolerant phenotype. Colossal
I had a
analyzed
hamster when I was a
59
kid.
woolly,
You want to hear a
Colombian,
sad story? I'll
and
tell you a
steppe
sad story.
mammoth genomes ranging
And
from
the hamster
3,500
got
to
out.
over 1,200,000 years old.
No, it just
And
got
used
out.
computational analysis to compare
My
a
friend
data
has-
set
Alright,
of
how do I-
120
I gotta figure
out
mammoth
this stop
and
sharing
elephant
part.
genomes to search for them.
My friend had
Even
a
armed with
hamster.
this huge data set, a whole animal model remains the best way to test for the ultimate consequences of DNA editing.
Why is it still going?
That wouldn't make
Turn
any
that off.
sense.
All right, sorry about that. Back to this. But yeah, I had a hamster in it. Sorry for that delay, folks. Appreciate it if you're still with us. But we had the hamster got out, and it was very sad. 3 months later, I found it, and if anybody knows what a dehumidifier is, it has this like plastic bucket, and at the bottom of this thing, there's just a little ball of white fur, and I'm like, oh, that's really sad. That was it. So.
Why are you laughing? What is wrong with you?
I mean, in retrospect, it was sad and kind of funny. Like, I felt, obviously terrible way to go, but, things happen, and I apologize. I clearly was a terrible hamster owner. And I'm very sorry to that hamster, I guess.
My
Hamster story, good grief.
my friend had a hamster, and I would show our guinea pig, and she would show her hamster on the call.
Oh my gosh, see, that's your friends for you. You guys doing sports right now?
Yes.
What do you do?
I am doing cheer and dance.
Cheer and dance. And you're going to be on what next year? What are you not on, but what are you going to try out for?
I will be trying out for dance team.
That's right. Good.
I'm trying out for basketball.
Yeah.
I do no sports. In the winter, I will do snowboarding.
Absolutely. Good.
If Dad takes me.
I'll take you. Sorry we didn't go this year. It was, I will tell you, I was pretty bummed with the Flagstaff snowing conditions. They actually had a few good weekends, but we weren't available those weekends. It was not a good like timing or scheduling thing for snowboarding this year. But what can you do? We'll go next year. Maybe we'll go up to Colorado. Who knows?
You mean this year?
No, it's already over. I guess I mean November and December,
Yeah.
possibly in Colorado. Yeah, that's true. But so I did have a question about the woolly mouse. I brought it up for a reason. So obviously they're re-engineering this thing. I mean, it didn't exist. They're trying to do the woolly mammoth is really what they're trying to get to if you follow the story of this thing. You guys think that's good? Bad? Like, what's your...
No.
Look, Lexa's bored. She's yawning.
I think it's kind of scary. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
No, tell me more about that. Why is it scary?
I don't know. It just is. Why are we using science and whatnot to reinvent animals? Are we being serious right now?
Well, we
what
could
are we doing?
reinvent dinosaurs. Duh.
Let's not.
That could be our
yeah,
ride
not.
to school.
But
No.
I don't know. I think it's cool and scary at the same time. Like, there's so much. Like holy smokes! Like, it's a woolly mammoth, or in this case, a woolly mouse, and like Kenzie said, a dinosaur, and you're like, holy smokes, that's a dinosaur.
Is why.
But it becomes dangerous, and really, I think you're going into God's creation. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm a fan of it.
I have seen enough movies to see how things could go wrong in situations like that. So actually, I am good. Thank you. I will pass.
Okay,
Let's
wait.
not.
Okay. I think it's gonna turn out like Despicable Me 2, I think it was.
With the purple bunnies.
Yes.
Oh my
No,
goodness,
the
I love
purple
Despicable
minions.
Me.
The purple minions.
The purple minions.
I know,
I was
but
like,
they
they didn't have
tested it on the
bunnies.
bunnies. And
Yeah.
the bunny got all mean and
I
atrocious.
think it's gonna
that
end
part.
up like
It's
that.
hysterical.
And it's gonna be really
What's that
funny.
word? Vicious.
Vicious. They got vicious. That's funny.
Vicious 6.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
That's got to be
Sorry.
from some show.
No, it's,
It's
from
from
Minions.
Despicable
Oh,
Me.
Despicable Me,
Or
okay.
Rise of Gru. Yeah.
Alright.
Despicable Me, Rise of Gru.
Is why it's scary for me is because if they had one
Keep up to the mic.
it's also cool. But if they had one more bit of the wrong chemical, it's gonna explode.
No.
The animal's gonna be like,
Stand
All
up
right.
or sit up.
That's interesting.
There you go.
What's that other favorite movie you had?
Milan?
Milan.
Princesses.
You said Milan. It's Mulan.
Mulan. Sorry.
Milan.
Live action or animated?
Live action.
Live action. Really? You like that?
Yes.
I did not know you like the live action. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Huh. I actually like the animated better.
Personally, I like how she starts out with like fighting experience and not like
You like the girl power.
yeah. Not in the animation one where there's like no experience. She just goes into war doing whatever.
Oh, you like that she has the grace and all that in the first
Yeah.
or in the live action one.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Personally, I
That
think
makes
that
sense.
they missed a few points in the live action one.
Well, they-
Mushu.
Mushu.
They missed
Oh.
Mushu.
Yeah,
That
they
was
did
the
miss Mushu.
Phoenix.
I agree with that.
Phoenix.
But
I
it wasn't
agree.
the same.
Wasn't the same.
Oh my gosh.
No, I agree.
The
I
Phoenix is like a classic character
I wonder if that-
in every movie.
But
like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and now Mulan. It's just like,
I wonder if they would have tried to use Eddie Murphy again on that one. He's the one that did Mushu in the animated one. The actor. I know. From everybody that's anywhere close to my age, they're like, "Oh yeah, Eddie Murphy. He would have been great again." You guys are like, "I'm sorry, who? Who's that?"
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
us.
hey, I know Black Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't.
The only reason is because he plays in Super Mario Bros. He plays Bowser.
Jack Black, not Blackjack. Jack Black. That's hysterical. Jack Black. That's funny. I was like, who's Black Jack? And then you got to Mario. I'm like, Jack Black. Okay. Yeah, no, I gotcha. I'm following your logic though.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. Hey, you made a comment that I was kind of curious about. So I'm curious if you'll make it again. You wanted something.
Oh, the girl power.
The
and
girl
romance?
power. That's what it was.
Yeah.
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 Come on. Let me hear it.
I personally, I don't know about everyone else, but I love the girl power era. Okay, like with the princesses and the Disney movies and everything, it was great. And Kanto, Wish, great movies. But I miss the romance, like Tangled, like like Frozen with Anna and Kristoff. Oh my goodness! Can we please bring it back? Please.
We're gonna
And
be
Tiana. Ugh, are we kidding right now?
We're gonna be Kristoff forever. No Hans.
Frozen, staple movie in my book forever.
Frozen 2's
goodness.
better.
Frozen.
Oh yeah, what do you think?
The
Ken?
first one.
You said what did you say
Are we
last
having
time?
this debate right now?
Yes.
What?
Frozen 1 or Frozen 2?
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2. Why Frozen 2? Why Frozen 2?
Because Olaf is so funny.
Samantha.
That's funny. Lexi, you go from quiet to loud. You're so funny. No, we're not singing. Heck no. Oh my gosh. That's funny. All right. So I wanted to go back to sports for a second. I don't know why I just thought about this looking at my notes, but
Nope.
what's that?
Can I share a fun fact?
No.
Not right now. Hang on. In a little
Not
bit.
another fun fact.
All right, let me hear your fun fact.
We are learning about the Philippines in class, and I was on Epic reading a book, and there's this animal called something.
A something.
Yeah.
No, what is it?
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Chevrolet.
Chevret.
Chev.
I
What
thought
is
you were
it?
gonna say Chevrolet.
I'll try to look it up. I don't know if I have the skills here. Let's find out. Okay, you called
And
it
it's a deer-looking
a
thing
Philippine.
mixed with a mouse.
A deer mouse? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, this thing looks like
You got it mixed
What
up.
the heck?
No, I'm pretty sure this is it, right? That's
Yeah.
it? Okay, here. I'm gonna share to the audience, that way they can see this thing.
That looks ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
I say that I'm sharing to the audience, like people are hopefully watching this. Okay, here you guys go. Look at that guy's so scared. He's like, "What are you looking at? Leave me alone!" Oh my gosh.
Looks like, oh my gosh. Looks like
You.
Oh, we only got 2 pictures. Well, there you go. That was quick. So, what about him? That you're researching them, or what's going on?
Wait, hang on.
I'm learning about the Philippines, so we have to find facts about the Philippines in books. And
Oh, that's kind of neat. I learned about Canada when I was in 5th grade. I had to do some report. It was a terrible report. I did a really terrible job, but I remembered a lot of it. So that was cool. My province was, I think, British Columbia. I think so. That was a long time ago, but yeah. So yeah, the 2 sports I was going to mention before you interrupted. No, I think schools should have kickball leagues and dodgeball leagues. I think it would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have baseball, football, flag football, soccer.
Our school still plays kickball all the time. Like, for example, today we had Fun Thursday or whatever in enrichment.
What is Fun
And,
Thursday?
We have enrichment classes, but we only have enrichment on the full days, and because we have half days on Fridays.
What is enrichment?
I don't know.
Do you feel enriched after that class?
Not really.
Class?
We just do projects. I'm doing a Barbie project right now. Oh my gosh.
She's very excited about the Barbie project.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so we went outside for Fun Thursday or whatever today, and they were all just playing kickball and everything. It was this huge kickball game, and I was like, "What?" It was pretty intense. Got kind of scared.
What's your project you're working on right now for school?
A diorama. I don't know. Whatever you guys want
A
to say.
diorama, sure.
Of the Titanic.
Oh, that's fun.
Titanic.
It sank, you know.
Really?
I hope I didn't ruin anything for you. If you watch the movie ever, it sinks. It's epic. It's it was such a sad, obviously event. But the movie captures the sinking.
It's the captain's fault.
Oh.
Pointing fingers.
Yep. You do
That
that
is.
a lot.
Just calling that right out. All
You
right.
do that a lot.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because the iceberg was right there. How did you not see it?
No. No. Let's hear. Go ahead.
There was 2 people out on watch for icebergs.
Hold on. You got to speak into the microphone so people can hear you. She doesn't need to see you.
There was 2 people out on the deck, front of the deck, watching out for icebergs, right? And
Iceberg. Right
earlier
ahead.
in the day, the captain or the two messengers, I guess, would get warnings about them near, like, in entering iceberg territory.
Sure. Yep.
And the captain did not decide to go another way. So therefore, it's the captain's fault.
The movie points out, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I think it's interesting, that he lit the final burner so they could get there faster. I don't know if that's true,
The what?
but that's like the smokestacks on the
Oh,
top.
yeah.
So there's burners, and that's wow. I don't really know how it works, and I probably should since I'm talking about it. But I assume that the more burners, the faster it goes. Maybe it's creating more like heat to get the things moving faster. The big pistons that spin the rotors. So, anyways, and yeah, everybody can criticize me all you want on that. I have no idea how that engine worked, but it was fascinating. And in the movie, they talked about how he ordered the last burner to be lit, and that's where they gave him the warning. Hey, it's can you not do that? Holy smoke, she's pulling her headphones over there. But they talked about how they were entering, like you said, the iceberg territory.
Done.
Good grief. This is what I deal with
She did know she was
all
talking.
my life now. This is my life now.
Stop.
Anyways,
Just
so yeah, I thought that was interesting. What's your what's your project? The Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very neat. Those are good. So I want to talk about COVID a little bit. It is the 5-year anniversary, and you guys are talking about, we talked about school, which right now in your lives, I think that's, one of the big things we talk about. Shout out to the school for doing very well during COVID and creating the online learning. It was it was a very tough environment, but I think they did a very good job. I met all of your teachers virtual that year, or at least in 2021.
My teacher shaved his head for us.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
We were learning about fractions, and he shaved his head in fractions, and oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a quarter of my head.
This is a quarter of my head.
This is 3/4.
So
this is an
so
eighth.
wild.
It was so funny.
That's interesting,
The fact that he just willingly did that.
right?
He did it multiple
teacher.
times.
That's interesting.
He did it multiple times throughout the school year too.
That's interesting. What do you guys remember about COVID?
I would never.
Running through the empty shelving in the grocery stores, like because all the toilet paper and everything was gone, the shelves would be empty, and we would like run through them and hide in them and everything.
It was eerie, like walking through the grocery stores at that time and just you see nothing. What about you, Lexa? What you got?
I started kindergarten.
That was weird, right?
Sorry.
Because you started like they finished.
Did you start online? Like, was your first day
Yeah,
online?
they finished.
No.
You guys went in at first?
No.
No.
We went in. No. Yeah, we went in at the last of March.
Yeah, that right. The end of it. Yes, correct.
But did you ever
Towards
have
the
a
end.
first day of kindergarten?
No.
No, that was all virtual.
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay, my turn.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're
I'm
fine.
so
I
sorry.
didn't actually get my homeroom actual kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Let me
I
hear.
remember having to wear those masks
Oh,
masks
masks.
that
Yeah.
suffocated us.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys talk about on the? What happened on the bus? Or
We used to have to wear our masks on the buses, because we used to ride the bus to and from the school and stuff,
right?
and we'd have to wear our masks. And then finally, when we were allowed, like when we were told that we didn't have to wear our masks anymore, when our bus driver told us, everybody took their masks off and just like started like throwing them and screaming and everything.
That's a heck
Everyone
of a
was so happy.
celebration.
The
No more masks.
graduation of no more masks.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. No more masks. The mask suffocated you. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That'll be a topic for some other day. Maybe I can get your. Anyways, yeah, I want somebody to talk to me about that because I always thought the mask thing was interesting. Yeah, COVID. I remember traveling. In December, we went out to see your grandparents, and it was just traveling in the airport. They made you have that specific mask that went behind your ears. You couldn't have, the one that was like a bandana. It had to be it was interesting, and they would make people come up to the counter and get their mask, and just I don't know, it was interesting. But being on the plane, we have pictures. Maybe I'll throw a picture up while I'm talking about this, because we took pictures when we were on the plane, and we're all wearing our masks, and it looked weird, but
I like the
it is what it
specific.
was.
I like the specific masks, not the ones that are like blue. Those
Oh,
like,
you like the
I
fun
like
masks that
decorative
they,
ones.
the
I like
decorative,
the ones
things.
that don't smell.
The ones that don't smell.
Yeah,
She doesn't like the medical masks that smell like medical.
they
Yeah.
smell like booty.
I think they all smell because our breath goes on them, and then that makes them stink. You know.
That's funny. So there's maybe I'll wait on that one. All right. So it is Holy Week, and the more I get into my faith, because I'm Christian, I got baptized last year. It was incredible.
I cried.
Yeah.
It was this year.
Oh no, it was long before Christmas.
We
Yeah, it
were
was.
in
I think it was August.
2025,
I think it was in August is when I got, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the week before
Mhm.
my birthday.
Yeah.
Where we were all sick, might I add.
yeah.
Yes.
Wow, Kenzie's really
Good job.
stuck on this one. She's tired.
So
She's
pretty.
tired for Thursday
I
night.
thought it was this year in February.
No.
February.
No. Oh no, it was
Almost a year ago.
8 months ago. But yeah, it was. I mean, I'll tell more about it, I'm sure, later on in the podcast, like, outside of this one. But it was really amazing. Just, it was wild seeing all my, like, a bunch of my friends there and everything, my family, and Yaya, your Yaya, my mom, she made it. It was cool.
We took up 2 to 3 rows.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were so many people there who
Yeah.
came
Shout out to
support you.
Pure Heart.
It was so cool.
That's the church we go to, and yeah, we definitely filled up a lot of rows with people.
Yeah.
And not that it was needed, but it was pretty special.
Mhm.
It was neat. So now every time somebody gets baptized, I cheer pretty loud when we're there.
My posture's so bad.
I forgot where I was going with this.
I don't know either.
I got stuck.
Easter.
It's Good
Called
Friday.
it.
Yeah. And so it's the Holy Week, and I've really never known much about the Holy Week, but I kind of obviously hits my
Brain.
maybe something, like when I'm looking at news now, I notice different things. And yeah, it caught my interest, Holy Week. And it's interesting because it talks about the day Jesus rode into, in a town on the donkey. And then obviously about crucifixion, which is Good Friday, which is tomorrow, for us, that we celebrate as Christians. And then obviously Sunday, that's when he rose. And I thought it was interesting. So the one thing I want to show you guys, it's the AI, the tornado.
Oh my
The
god.
tornado. Here,
You don't
hold
shake
on.
it, you spin it.
And then I'm going to go back to the
Oh,
AI
actually,
thing.
that works out
Yeah,
pretty
let
well.
me see it. I'm going to show the audience. So I leave this on my desk. So it's a pet tornado. I've had it for 20 something years. Ever since I moved out to Arizona, I got it on that trip. There you go. Look at that tornado, little pet tornado. That's right. Anyways,
That was mine.
It was mean.
so yeah, so hold on. I'm going to show you guys a video, and I want you to see it because I know at least 2 of you have not seen it really yet. But it's like the AI Bible stories, and it uses artificial intelligence, AI, and it's using animation to create Bible stories. And I think it's interesting. Like it talks, like you see the Garden of Eden and the serpent, and you just, yeah. So I'm gonna find it real quick here. I think I already have it up. So let me go back to here real quick. I'm gonna hit share, and then I will see this part. I'll have to get better at, and yes, I know that. So I'm sure if anybody's watching this is gonna be like, "Hey, you need to get better at that." Yes, you're correct. I do. But here you go. Is it loud enough? And it's like a 2-minute video. I don't know that we're going to watch the whole thing. See, there's the serpent right
That looks like the basilisk.
Right, kinda,
from the Chamber
sure.
of Secrets.
Yeah. there. Yeah, observation. That is, yeah. Look at that pyramid. That's incredible. There you go. Starting to see. You guys want to see the whole thing? I think it's okay that I do this. I've never been, I guess, before I post this. I think it's incredible what they did here. Jesus walking on water. There you go, there's Johnny. Pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
It's cool.
It is, yeah. I don't know. Interesting though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just really want to watch that. I think it's gonna be neat. Yeah, I'm excited to. I'm gonna go to Good Friday service tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited about that. I will say it's a much different, more somber type of a service than your typical Sunday service or Easter. Easter's like a party compared to it, which it should be. Yeah.
I do an Easter egg in my service on church on Easter. I do an Easter egg hunt, and they hide them really well for the 4th and 5th graders. It gets really hard.
So you guys are having your youth ministries on Sunday?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? We'll find out. I didn't think you would. I thought you'd be with us.
Because I know we don't.
Spiking of Easter egg hunt. Are we doing the one this year?
Oh my God.
Ooh, wow. We'll have to get with. We'll have to talk. We'll have to talk to your mom.
We did?
So you know what? Speaking of your mom, I want to do a quick shout out to your mom. Your mom puts up with all my stupid ideas, and if anybody's
Yes.
listening to the podcast still or watching it, I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with us. Obviously, this is going to be a work in progress for me. I just want to, I'll try to make it as best I can. But this is very, very new. I went to school for it, but not for podcasting, but the production part. So I'll try to make a good product, but really big shout out to your mom. She lets me do all my stupid ideas. She'll question me and challenge me to make sure that I don't just act on a whim, which I still do sometimes. Like I tried to do stand-up comedy, or I was going to, and I did a couple open mics, and I'll tell you what, it was sad. It was really sad. It was interesting, like, especially when I got quite a few laughs. But I don't know if it was just me, but I think it was tough for me to do that and try to make that amount of time and try to hustle for laughs and everything. I don't know. It's tough. I want to talk to your cousin DeAndre because he does stand-up comedy too. Yeah.
Fun.
So, big shout out to Vanessa. So there is one thing we were talking about church in Good Friday. So, and I apologize. I don't think the sound is very good in this, but I'm gonna share a video. I saw this earlier today, and it absolutely cracks me up. I'm pretty sure it's this one, and I got this ready. So this is the Savannah Bananas.
Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, this does not have good sound.
Who are they?
This is that baseball team, that the big yellow team. Our
I have
friends
no
went
clue
to.
what you're talking about.
Okay, yes you do.
It's okay.
There's no way you don't.
We'll show you some other time. It's basically a comedy baseball team. So
They're so funny.
okay. Anyway, so they were in their clubhouse, and I don't think you see a lot of this. I mean, you do. Like you see a lot of athletes like praising God. Legit. I thought they were showgirls. Yeah. I think we'll probably get to a close pretty soon. Let me see if there's some other things I want to talk about. Actually, there was something I really wanted to talk to you about. So we recently went on a Kenzie and Lexa and we went on a road trip. Our family, we love road trips, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
When the AC is working and we have space. Yes.
Jade
And
had a
proper
throw-up
tires.
Jade had a throw up incident
my
last year.
goodness.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Wasn't that on the way
Thanks for
to
that.
Jurassic Universal?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Well, I mean, for the
No,
we were
no.
going to the hotel,
No.
To the hotel.
right?
We were already in
The night
California.
before, yeah, we were in California. Yeah, we stopped off at a
We were so close.
interesting neighborhood, to say the least. And yeah, Jade got sick.
A ghetto gas station. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Could have
Thanks.
sworn
Flip it
something
in
was
mic.
going to happen. Could have sworn something was going to happen. This gas station was so ghetto.
So, okay. Ghetto gas station aside, what's a good travel station or truck stop? Like which ones do you guys like? What's your favorite? Pull up to the mic. There you go.
I don't have an answer.
All right. Well, you haven't seen Buc-ee's yet.
Yes,
Oh
we
yeah,
went to
Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's for me.
What's it called? It's not Buc-ee's, but
Wally's?
it's similar.
Oh, Wally's.
Yeah, Wally's.
Wally's. Nice call,
That's a
Alexa.
good one.
Good job. Yeah, Wally's and Buc-ee's. They're pretty similar. Like there's a lot of
I do
similarities.
not remember going there.
You don't remember Wally's?
It's
Nope.
The great big one. It was like orange and white, I think.
No.
We
Weird.
have pictures in front.
Is that where I got my Route 66 shirt?
Sure.
No.
Probably, actually, yeah.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, we took a Route 66 trip. It was
Oh.
awesome. Okay, so outside of those, like the truck stops,
Ow, you just
where
stabbed me with your nail.
where you're
Sorry.
going on like the 17 or the 40.
You're mean.
Pilot,
What?
Huh?
the Pilot gas station. How do you guys not know anything?
Oh, we had a hard time to find one gas
Oh
station
my gosh,
to get
that's terrible.
gas.
Yeah,
Oh, I heard about
Dad had a crash out.
And
I did not crash. What?
crash.
Everyone's gonna be like, "What kind of crappy driver are you?"
Everyone understands what we mean. You just don't.
What did you say? I had a what?
A crash out.
I had a
It-
crash out.
It means you like got
slang,
mad.
it's-
Like
me and Kenzie,
Oh, is that?
You, like,
Oh,
got
it's because I'm not the. It's because I'm not the Rizzler. I didn't have Riz at the time.
No.
I crashed out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea if I'm saying that right. That's hysterical.
It'd be good.
Nice job.
me and Kenzie were laughing the whole
Oh, yeah.
entire time.
That's awesome. That's funny. That's pretty funny. All right. Let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about. You guys got anything?
Favorite appetizers.
Favorite appetizers?
All right,
we
here's the
we
real
like
question.
we like food. Okay. We like. What's our favorite restaurant right now?
Bubba's.
Yeah,
Bubba's.
Bubba's is
No.
good.
Their loaded fries.
Sorry,
You
no.
say Subway.
Best
You don't like Bubba's?
appetizers.
I mean, I do, but like
If you say Bubba's, I'm gonna stop you.
Texas.
Or I mean,
Texas Roadhouse. Okay,
really?
that makes sense.
Not IHOP.
Oh.
Oh yeah, sorry. I
Hey,
didn't.
look at you.
I didn't know we were
IHOP.
talking
Oh my
about
gosh, we started this IHOP trend.
like.
And it
I
was-
love pie.
It's
IHOP,
good.
y'all.
Like they're fine. I like them, and they treat you guys nice. So we typically go to the same
We
one.
used to go there every single Tuesday.
But
Every
now,
single Tuesday to the
y'all
point
don't want
to
to
the
go
point
there.
where the waitress memorized all of us, and we would purposely ask for her to like help us and everything, and
We
she
did
would
get
like
whipped cream cups.
we
I'm sorry,
get like
whipped cream cup?
we get like special treatment or whatever.
Yeah, cups.
It
We
was
would
so
get
fun.
a
Whipped
bowl.
cream.
We get like things
Pull
for
up to the
free.
mic.
It was so much fun.
We would get a small bowl
Filled
and a
with
whipped cream.
Literally filled to the room with whipped cream. It's crazy.
Interesting.
It was free. We did not have to pay for that.
It's whipped cream. It's like 30 cents.
Before we
No.
get back to appetizers, we're talking
Into
about
the
like
mic.
like pancake places, right? We went to Ronnie's Cafe. You guys got to get
Ronnie's Cafe,
the
shout
pan-
out. Yeah.
the pancake the size of your face. It is so good. I finished it.
What are they like? Face
Yeah.
or plate?
The plate.
Wait, sorry.
As big as a plate?
They're
Okay.
bigger than the plate. It
They
was
were
like
bigger than my head.
Like that.
Wow.
They were this big.
frozen food.
That big, that tall,
Come up to the mic.
that, you know?
Gotcha.
She finished the entire thing.
I do like Ronnie's. Ronnie's has good food. They're like a good, they feel like a hometown restaurant.
Yeah.
Like they've probably been in Glendale for ever. Did we mention we're from Arizona? If anybody from outside Arizona, or if anybody even cares. Yeah, we're from Arizona.
Okay, back
You're
to
not.
appetizers.
You're not from Arizona.
Whatever. We
We
live
are
here.
in
All
Arizona.
right. Appetizers,
To
go.
appetizers.
Okay, mine is the loaded fries from Bubba's.
Yeah, those are legit. Those are good. Those are legit.
I got mine. Am I going where you go?
Those are bussin'.
Bussin'.
Appetizers, right?
Bussin'.
I don't know if you would really call this an appetizer, but it's an appetizer to me. Texas Roadhouse rolls. Like,
OMG.
Oh, with the cinnamon butter?
Yes.
I love that
That's
better.
fine.
It's not an yeah. Does that constitute as an appetizer?
I mean, yeah, they give it to us for like
Fried pickles
free, I
are
guess. I don't know.
so good.
fried pickles.
No.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
I don't know. Fries and ketchup and chips and salsa.
Which one is better?
Personally, if chips and salsa are like offered, I will always go for chips and salsa.
Yeah, your mom does that too.
Always.
Okay.
Chips and salsa.
I think I'm a chips and
are
I'm a fries and ketchup.
so
Fries
good.
and ketchup.
I'm just a
and
fries.
ketchup. Fries and ketchup hit
Yeah, it hits,
the
but
spot too.
I'm just French fries. I don't do ketchup.
no ketchup.
Like
Yeah, you're
Do you have you tried dipping it in ranch or anything? I like fries and
I
ranch
only
as well.
like fries and ranch from
Up to the mic.
a specific place, but I don't know which place.
So when I was, oh my gosh, high school, we used to go to Perkins. Perkins was a big one, but we would do fries and ranch sauce a lot then, and fries and mayo. I did fries and mayo for a while. Whatever, it was good. It was all right.
Yep.
Good is an overstatement.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, wait,
What you
wait.
got? Oh, the cinnamon. Right, rolls
Okay.
with cinnamon butter.
She was mentioning chips and salsa, right? And when we talk about Mexican food,
Oh my goodness.
I want to know-
love
Oh,
Mexican
I
food
want
want to know
so
your opinions on it.
much.
Because personally, I am not a big fan of Mexican food.
Kenzie's gonna get hate for that.
Yes, I am. But, I'm fine with that. Because I am more of like a cheeseburger or like a
Yeah.
pancake girl. Like,
Any day of the week.
yeah.
American food girly right there.
the
Yes,
best, the
Yes.
legit best Mexican food is cheese quesadillas from Rocky Point, Mexico.
Yes, those were good.
Rocky Point, Mexico has the best street tacos.
Street
You would-
Oh, remember the
Those were some of
Sonoran
the
hot dogs they made
best.
were really good.
We would come to this one place like after we all ate and
Yeah.
everything, and we would all like come to this place because it had
The street vendors were
yeah. We would all go there every single night.
they had a real good
And
setup too.
I remember going to dinner and then going to the street taco place after, and then we all just got more food after.
Yeah,
It was good.
In Rocky,
I got
mean, I'm not
a cheese
complaining,
quesadilla
Yeah, you did.
every single place we stopped.
That's what you
yeah,
You-
in Rocky Point, Mexico. Sorry, I think me and Lexa, the only food we ate there was like cheese
did. Cheese
quesadillas.
quesadillas, yeah. Well, no, remember we got zucaritas.
But,
Gonzitos.
I mean,
Remember
that doesn't really
the
count as
zucaritas?
food,
There was
Lexa.
the frosted flakes there.
The what?
Frosted flakes.
Oh my
A
goodness.
big
wait,
old
I
box of
remember
it.
that.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it was delicious.
I mean,
Remember
like
that.
I'm talking about like.
I know, going out
Yeah,
to eat. No,
yeah.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
No,
sorry, I cut you
guys.
off. Go.
we
No, you're
got
good.
Gonzitos. Those
I
are
remember
Were
that.
those little like
the orange
Yeah.
one?
chocolate
they're
or whatever they were?
chocolate.
They're like a
They have a
Twinkie.
chocolate Twinkie, but like
Pull up to the mic.
jelly in the inside. And I know I don't like jelly, but those are different.
Yeah, she doesn't like jelly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Did I?
I don't
I
know.
think I was good.
Okay.
I think I was good. Good appetizers.
My headphones are hurting my
All right.
glasses against my head.
Yeah,
Sorry,
your new
continue.
glasses. They look
Yes.
good though.
Thank you.
So you got new contacts as well. What do you
Yes.
prefer?
I prefer my glasses. I know a lot of people prefer their contacts, but I prefer my glasses 100%.
Do any of your friends wear contacts?
No. Peyton wears, or sorry,
You're fine. Peyton's fine.
Peyton wears.
Shout out, Peyton.
Peyton wears glasses. Yeah, that's basically all.
I'm gonna give a shout out to all your friends, and if any of them are listening, I'm talking to all of you. You guys are all awesome, so I appreciate it.
No.
All right, you guys got anything else?
The only friend that I have who wears glasses is one person.
Oh, okay.
Kaylee.
Kaylee, there you go. All right, there you go. All right.
Be
Well, good deal.
waiting for a
Good
name.
deal. That's fine. All right. Well, girls, I really appreciate you being my first guest. It means a lot. I wanted your mom to come on here, but she was like, no. She's like, she'll support me and my dumb idea. But yeah, so you guys were obviously my very close second choice. So I really appreciate, and all of you coming on, like trying to have you guys on individually, it would have been fine. And I'm sure maybe we'll do interviews like that too, like where we'll just do like one-on-one, but all three of you, I think was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm going to say cheers. I really appreciate it. So cheers.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Much obliged. She's
need to open it.
all right. Cheers.
I'm not clinking. Oh
Cheers.
my.
Yeah, we're clinking. Tropical punch Kool-Aid. That's right. Hey, I'm still look at. Hey, you're Dr. Thunder, right? Isn't that what that is?
Yep.
Yeah,
With our
whatever.
family who doesn't
All
get
right.
Dr. Pepper.
If anybody is still listening, I just want to say thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate you sticking with us, and give me a shot if you get bored cleaning the house, doing whatever. Listen to whoever I talk to, and we'll tell you some stories, and maybe you guys can relate a little bit. So, all right, take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.